Hello everyone. Today I am going to show you how to use the HRM application. The HRM application or the HRM portal is accessible in three different ways. Firstly, you can access this from your desktop. Now in your desktop, you need to open the Google Chrome and enter the domain name. How will you enter this domain name? This domain name is studentlife.247hrm.com. Once you enter this domain name, a screen like this will appear in front of you. Here you need to give your employee code. Now, how will you understand which is your employee code? When you get your email access, you get 4-digit employee code before the email ID. Now that is you have to enter over here. Suppose I am entering an email ID or the employee code. Now the password. How will you know what is the password? The password is a default password for each and every new joining employees. The default password is 247HRM. This is the default password you need to enter. You can see in the screen I have entered the password 247HRM. Now simply log into this. Once you log into this, a screen like this appears in front of you. Now this is the first way to log into the HRM portal. The second way to log into the portal is through mobile application. Go to the Play Store, download 247 version 2. Download this and simply log in through the domain name as I mentioned, studentlife.247hrm.com. Enter this domain name, enter your employee code and the password, and you can access it from the mobile phone also. Next way to access it from mobile is through the search engines. Now it may happen that the app may not be downloading in your mobile phone. In that case, you can use it through different search engines like Opera Mini, UC Browser, Google Chrome, etc. Now, these are the three ways to access the portal. Any one of the way will definitely work. It cannot happen that none of the three ways are working. Any one of the three ways will definitely work to drop your attendance in the portal. Now, why is this portal required? This portal is required to drop your leaves. This portal is required to check your pay slip. This is required to drop your attendance. Now, the first thing you can see in the screen is the pay periods. This is the dashboard of the screen. The paid days you can see here, the late hours, the early going hours, everything that you are doing with your login time and logout time will be shown in this portal. Now the paid days, it can be 30 days, it can be 31 days. According to your leaves, these paid days will be shown to you. Every month, the end day of the month, you have to check your paid days, that whether by taking every leaves and everything your paid days are correctly showing or not. If it is not correctly showing, it is your responsibility to get connected to your reporting HR and talk to that person regarding your paid days. Now the first thing I will show you is this My application. Under this My application comes the web login, the leave and attendance, the compensatory off, income tax savings, employee pay slip, and resignation. Now you do not have to worry about this web login. You will not use this web login until and unless anybody from the management or the HR department is telling you to use this option. Otherwise, there is no use of this option. Next comes the leave and attendance. The most important part of the portal is the leave and attendance. Now, why is this leave and attendance required for the employees who are working from office? Now, let's suppose you are doing the biometric and by any chance the biometric is not showing, then this portal is required to drop your attendance. Now, how will you drop the attendance? Simply see 5th, you can see the date, it is showing absent. Now, how will you drop the attendance who are working from office? Just click on this option, go to the incident, select one, go to missed punch, select one, then in then you give the reason. Suppose you have done the biometric and your biometric is not showing. So you mention the reason, biometric not showing. You mention it. You give the from time. You know the working time starts from 10 to 10:30. So in between whichever time you have entered the office premises, you will give that time. Let's suppose I am giving 10:25. Okay. And before that, you have to check the AM and PM. You'll check the AM. You'll go to OK and simply apply for this incident. Similarly, when you're going home, you see that still your biometric is not showing. What you're going to do, you're simply again going to click on this option, go to this incident option, select one, missed punch, go to out, you give the reason, again biometric not showing. Given, then give the out time. Let's suppose you're logging out at 7 p.m. So give 7 p.m. OK and then apply. See, it is showing missed punch in and out pending. Now, what can happen? Suppose you have done the biometric and you have given the missed punch also. Now this missed punch is showing, and with that, the next day you see that your full time is also showing, means your biometric has also been taken. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to cancel this incident because already your biometric has been observed and your work time of 8 hours or 9 hours, it is already showing. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to cancel it. How you're going to cancel your incident? Go to this incident history. See, here it is showing biometric out of 5th June and biometric in of 5th June. Just go to this cancel option, confirm it, and it get cancelled. Next, again go to the confirm option and cancel it. Now, if I again go to the calendar, I see that no incidents are showing over here. Similarly, this incident is also required for the one who are working from home because they do not have the option for doing biometrics. So it is mandatory for them to drop their attendance. How will they drop their attendance? Now, what you're going to do is go to this option, go to incident, select one, on duty. Those who are working from home, it is mandatory for them to drop a on-duty incident. You will not be dropping missed punch in or missed punch out. You will be only dropping on-duty incident. You will give the reason as work from home, and then you will give all your job IDs on whatever IDs you have worked throughout the day. You will mention all those IDs. You will give the from time as 10:30 a.m. and the to time as 7:30 p.m. Give OK and then apply. Now, for everybody, for each and every employee, whether it is a work from home employee or whether you are a work from office employee, it is mandatory for them to drop the attendance for more than 6 hours a day. Like, suppose you're working from home, okay, and you have completed or your work or you completed your task within 4 hours or 4.5 hours, and you're logging at the out at that time. Now what will happen if you log out at 4 hours or 4.5 hours? That day will be shown as half day. So if you complete also your designated word count of 3000 words or 2000 words on Saturdays by 3 hours or 4 hours, then also you will be dropping your attendance for 6 hours or more, because the portal understands full day only if the attendance is dropped more than 6 hours. If the attendance is dropped or showing the timing lesser than 6 hours, it will not consider your attendance as full day. It will be considered as half day. So it is mandatory for you all to, whenever you are attending the attendance, it is mandatory that you drop the attendance more than 6 hours. Next comes the on duty for work from home, for who are taking this work from home on in a weekly basis. Like there is an option for the one who are working from office that every week they can take one work from home. Now when this work, the one who are working from home are taking in this work from, now whenever you are working from office and you are taking work from home, it is important for you all to drop this attendance as on duty only when you are taking work from home. Next comes the, now let's suppose someday you have forgotten to do the biometric. Now how will you give your attendance? But you have worked on that day. So how will you give the attendance? You will go to the calendar, you will go to the incident option, you will go to select one. Now let's suppose you have forgotten to give the biometric of your out time. Now you will go to missed punch, you will select one, select the out time because you have forgotten the out biometric. So you give out time, give the reason as forgot to do biometric, give the out time as 7, let's suppose, and then OK, and then apply. Okay, now this is the way we are going to apply the attendance. Now suppose your somebody is working from office, their biometric is someday not showing. So what you have done, you have dropped incidents. Now you want to cancel those incidents, as the next day when you come to office, you see that that day is showing as a full day. So you go to here, you go to the incident option and then the incident history. You can see this on duty, you can see it is pending and you can see a cancel option over here. So you click on this option and you'll confirm that. Once you cancel this, your attendance, what you have dropped manually through the portal, that will get cancelled. Now, let's suppose this attendance, what you have dropped, does not gets approved. Now, what are the reason behind it not getting approved? It is mandatory for everyone to drop your attendance on the same day itself. Like if it is 5th of June, it is mandatory that you drop your attendance on 5th of June only before 12 p.m. If somebody forgets or miss to drop the attendance on the very same day and you're dropping the attendance on the next day, that incident does not get approved in the portal. So it is mandatory for everyone to drop your attendance for every day on a daily basis. Next comes the leaves. Now, every month, you have some leave options. Every month you're getting one CL, you have NPL options, you have sick leave options, you can take long leaves also, and you can take sudden leaves also. Now, how to drop these leaves? Let's suppose I need a leave from on 6th. Now, as we know, according to the terms and conditions, we cannot drop any casual leaves before 48 hours. You have to at least drop your attendance, and suppose you are going to take the leave for 7th, you have to drop the leave today. If you are going to take the leave tomorrow and you are going to drop it, you cannot take a CL. What you need to take is a NPL. So let's suppose I'm going to take a leave on 6th. How will you take this NPL? Go to the leave option, go to the leave type, NPL, give the reason let's suppose I am giving personal and then apply for the leave. The leave has been applied. Now let's suppose you're going to take another leave, another long leave. How will you take a long leave? Now let's suppose you're taking the leave from 7th till 11th of the month. So you're going to drag it 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. Now this way, once you drag it, select it, then go to the leave, then the leave type, then NPL, because these long leaves are non-paid. So go to NPL, give the reason as a tour or whatever reasons you have, and then apply it. Now, suppose the long leave that you have applied for, it is not required. You do not require the leave or the CL or the NPL or the sick leave, whatever you have applied, it is not required. Now, how will you cancel this leave? Go to the leave balance. See, there are cancel options where I can cancel. Now, let's suppose I am going to cancel my long leave. So, I'm going to click on this option. Then I'm going to confirm it. And if I return back to the calendar, I can see my long leave has been cancelled from my end. Now this option you can only use till the leave doesn't get approved. Once the leave get approved, you cannot cancel it from your end, whether it is a CL or a NPL. Once the leave get approved from the management end, it cannot be cancelled from your end. So until it get approved, you can have that option of cancelling it from your end. Now let's suppose you're going to take a sick leave. How will you take? Similar way, you'll go to the calendar, leave, leave type, sick leave, reason, apply. Now you can avail this sick leave and this CL only after you complete your first month. You cannot avail any sick leave or any CL in the first month. From the second month itself, you can avail these leaves and you can take these leaves. Now, you know that we cannot take any CLs on Saturdays and Mondays. What we can take is non-paid leaves. Now, suppose I need a leave on 8th. I'm going to click on the option leave, leave type, NPL, reason, apply. Does this leave get applied? No. Why you cannot apply it? Because we know that when we are taking any leaves on Saturdays or Mondays, Sundays gets deducted. So how we need to select? Whether you are taking a NPL or a sick leave, you have to select both the days, Saturdays and Sundays. Or if you are taking a leave on Monday, you have to click Sunday and Monday together. And then go to the leave option, leave type, sick leave, reason, and then apply. Okay, this is the way you cannot apply. Now, why I cannot apply now? Because I do not have any sick leave balance right now. If you're applying for a non-paid leave also, you're going to click on this, leave, leave type, NPL, reason, and then apply. This is the way you can apply it for a non-paid leave also, or whatever leave you're taking on Saturdays or Monday. The main agenda to explain you is you have to take Sundays also. Next comes the in case suppose you are adjusting any word. Now for word adjustment, proper reasoning needs to be mentioned and on-duty incident must be dropped on the same day itself. Now, another thing I would like to again mention that all types of incidents, that is on duty or missed punch, they are required to be dropped on that very specific day and not the next day. No incidents would be approved if they are dropped on the next day, or it would be considered as a NPL. Now comes another thing, that is sudden leaves. Now all kind of sudden leaves or sick leaves you can drop on the same day itself. Now when you are dropping a sudden leave, suppose today I'm going to take a leave. So how will I apply? Go to the option in leaves, leave type as NPL, reason not well. I gave the reason like that. You can have your own reasons. Apply, the leave got applied. Okay, this leave would be considered once this get approved from the higher authorities. Okay, next comes the employee related documents. Now you know that you're submitting some documents when you're joining the organization. Now those documents are required to be uploaded in the HRM portal in the very first day of joining only. Now how will you upload those documents? You can see a two arrow showing over here. If you check here, you can see two arrows. Click on these arrows. First, it will say change your password. Now, let me tell you, when you get the access of the portal, it is mandatory for everyone. The first and foremost thing is to change the password. You will be having your own password, and that password you will only share with your reporting HR. The very first day when you get the portal, your first work is to change the portal's password, because you get a default password which everybody gets. So that portal's password you need to change on the very first day, and that password you'll be sharing on the same day with your reporting HR. Now, if I change the password, let's suppose I'll first change the password. So go to the change password option, give the old password which is the default one, 247 HRM. Then put the new password. Suppose I put a new password. And then submit. My password got changed. Now what will I do? I will enter my employee code, which is, and then I'll give the password. And then I'll log in. So this is the first thing you need to do once you get the portal. Now let's come to uploading of documents. Go to this arrow key. It will take to the older version of the portal. Now once you get into the older version of the portal, you can see the menu option. Once you click on this menu option, you will see different options available over here, which is the employee details, employee payslip, swipe details, employee documents, monthly calendar, help desk, leaves, create requests, incident management, company policies, tax saving details. Now, what is the work of employee details? One by one, I'm going to explain you all the options. You go to the employee details, you need to fill this in the very first day. Now this personal details is not accessible to you, so you will not be doing any edits in this option. Whatever edits you'll be doing is on these 5 options, rest of the 5 options. Go to the edit and more option, go to the add qualification, add your qualification and then submit it. Okay, this is the way you're going to do it. Now next comes this another thing. Again go to the employee details. Again go to this experience option. Add the experience, overall experience, whatever you have. Submit it and then again back option. This way each and every employee related details you need to submit. Means your own details you need to submit. Next comes the option payslip. Every month's payslip you can get downloaded from here. You'll go to the payslip option. You'll see your payslip and then you will download your payslip from here. Next options come swipe details. You can see your overall swipe details of the entire month over here. Next comes the again another important part, that is the employee documents. Now this employee document part you need to fill on the very first day of your joining once you get your portal access from the HR. Now once you click on this, the screen will appear in front of you. It will take some time to appear. Once this screen appeared in front of you, you will see employee related documents. Subcategories. Now there are many subcategories. In the PAN card option, you need to upload your PAN card. If you have a driving license, you'll put your driving license over here. Now how will you upload it? Go to the PAN card option, choose the file of the PAN card, upload it. Okay. Next comes driving license. Similarly, go to driving license, choose the file, upload it. Voter card you need to upload. Aadhaar card you need to upload your own. If you have a ration card, you will upload it. Your 10th mark sheet, your graduation degree certificate, and your consolidated mark sheet. When you get graduated, there is a 3 years of mark sheet together that you get, that you'll upload over here. If you have a diploma graduate, then you will upload your diploma certificate over here. If you are an engineering degree, then you go to apply that here. Up here, then comes the photos. You'll upload your photos over here. Click on the photo option, then upload. Next comes the post-graduation degree. If you have a post-graduation degree, you will give your post-graduation details over here. Now, if you are a fresher, you need not to avail these options of previous company. Now, if you're not a fresher, if you have worked for any other organization, you will upload the relieving letters. The service letter is the offer letter of your last organization that you will be uploading over here. These all parts is basically based on your last organizations. You will fulfill these options. Next comes the 12th mark sheet, the last company relieving letter, duly signed letter of offer. The offer letter that you have got from our organization, you will be dropping that over here, uploading that over here. Next comes the service letter. If you have a service letter of the previous company, you will upload over here. Okay. Then comes the duly signed offer letter of our organization, appointment letter which you will get after 3 months of completing your probation, that you will upload after 3 months. Only this part, the letter of appointment, you will be uploading after 3 months. Rest every details you will be uploading on the very same day itself of your joining. The confirmation mail that you have got from our end, that you'll upload over here. The full and final settlement documents is the terms and conditions paper that you have accepted. That terms and conditions you will be uploading here. Then your resume and your bank details that you have provided for your salary, that bank details only you will be uploading here. And you have a COVID vaccination, then you'll be uploading it over here. The same way, choose the file and then upload it. Next comes the option of monthly calendar. You can see here help desk option. Now what is the use of this help desk option? Now suppose you want to raise a ticket against any of the employee or any of the member of the organization, you can simply go to the help desk option. You can raise a ticket over here, a new ticket, and then the category payroll HR, to whom you want to upload appear for, or the about whom, or else you want to apply the ticket. You will select this option and you will be raising a ticket on that. Next options comes the incident managements. These are not required. Now the company policy you can get it from here. The tax saving details you can get from here. Now I'll return back to the main page. See here I have shown you the web login, the leave and attendance. Compensatory off is not required. Income tax savings you can see it from here. Employee pay slip you can see it from there also, as I shown, and here also you can see your pay slip. And then comes the resignation. Now if anybody is planning for any resignation, that person need to drop his or her resignation in the portal at first, and then they need to mail the HR and the respective admins. Then the option of help desk, again here also it appears where you can easily raise a ticket against the one you want to raise. So this is all about the portal. Now let me discuss with you some important points related to the HRM portal that you need to follow. First is the Go Social. Now you can see an option of Go Social over here, where in Go Social, any office related important post you can see in the Go Social option. If you need to check this Go Social every day, where you can see any kind of office related post. Okay, now no post has been added. If any post further are added, that will be shown over here. Next, I again return back to the menu and I'll discuss some issues or some problems that I get from all the employee or most of the employees while they use the HRM portal. So there are some information that I think I should provide you all. In case of HRM portal issue like technical glitch, logging error or blank calendar, please take a screenshot and give that to your respective WhatsApp group explaining the exact issue. These issues causing delay in applying incidents will not be entertained later without evidence on WhatsApp group on that very day. The next point I would like to discuss is no apology, consideration, or request mail for considering incidents would be entertained if they are not dropped on the same day. As I mentioned with you before, that your incidents need to be dropped on the very same day. If you do not drop your incident on the very same day, it will not be approved from the portal's end. Next point I need to discuss, like excuses that I get. I was not informed, I do not know, or I am not in any group, or the portal is not logging. Incident automatically disappeared from the portal after dropping will not be accepted without any evidence of it on that same day in the group. In case if Sundays are showing absent in the portal, it happens if any incidents of Saturdays or Mondays are pending. So once that incidents get approved, your Sundays will be shown as week off. It is mandatory, as I told, that to upload all necessary documents in the HRM portal in the first day of joining itself. It is also mandatory to check your HRM portal every day to check whether the login and the logout details are correct or not. It is your responsibility to check your paid days in the portal. If there is any problem with the paid days, it will be your responsibility to reach your reporting HR before the last working day of each month. In case of any other issues, rather than what I have mentioned here, if you face any problem, then you need to reach out to your reporting HR immediately. Or else, if you inform that afterwards, I'm so sorry to say, but it will not be entertained. Thank you. I expect that you have understood the portal, and in case of anything that you haven't understood, again I am saying please reach out to your reporting agent. Thank you.